Israeli President Herzog was interviewed at the Davos World Economic Forum. And I want to share one clip with you where he's being asked about the two-state solution. And he answers it very pragmatically and acknowledges that after October 7th, he's begun to think about this two-state solution idea very differently. The world needs to realize what October 7th has woken up Israel to.
In that vision, what is your vision for the 7 million Palestinians who live in Israel, in Gaza and the West Bank? They neither have full political rights in Israel, they are not Israeli citizens, nor do they have full political rights in their own country. What is to happen to them?
So we should strive for peace, and they deserve to have peace just like us. And but it requires them to disseminate and understand that terror is out of the question under any circumstances. And unfortunately, even now, in these very hours, we are fighting and combating terror in the Jenin area, which is under the Palestinian Authority's rule. I believe that there will be a moment after the enormous pain and after the rules are set, which mean no more terror, that there will be a moment where we'll have to have a real peace with our Palestinian neighbors. And I dream of that day, but it will take time.
Does that include a Palestinian state?
It includes many ideas, because the idea of the two-state solution is something which, on record, I supported in the past many times. But I would say that I had a wake-up call following October 7th in the sense that I want to hear my neighbors say how much they object, regret, condemn, and do not accept in any way the terrible tragedy of the terror attack of October 7th and the fact that terror cannot be the tool to get there. I mean, innocent civilians were butchered, raped, abducted, burned to death. People who are the biggest peace activists, we had to go to DNA labs all over the world to identify their bodies. Hostages are still in the dungeons of Gaza. This doesn't work this way. If we are dignified human beings, it is unacceptable under any norm.
He answers this so clearly. And there needs to be a standard that we hold ourselves to absolutely. Because anyone who's done any negotiations in life knows if you're negotiating with a partner who's not serious, you will get nowhere and you will only delude yourself and get further and further into the mud. That is what happened to Israel over the many years, but with pressure from the world to that we should go into these agreements with a people who are entirely not agreeable. They're about terror. They're not about peace. Until they genuinely show that they are committed to peace, can we actually discuss anything seriously?